Hello, everybody. We are trucking right along. We are on, gosh, what week is it? The week of the 15th, but we have been through 4. We're on week 5. Oh my gosh, it's going really fast. And you're probably feeling it. So, great job so far. I've just been really pleased with how everyone is doing. You have at least your presentation done out of the way, submitted. I will be scurrying right along to get feedback to you on those, because that's really the point of doing those, in addition to getting your presentation, quote unquote, online presentation practice, but for you to get feedback for your final paper. So I'm making sure that you're on the right track, that, maybe do you need to narrow it down a little bit more? Do you need to broaden it a little bit? Do you need more of a certain type of source, et cetera, et cetera? So I will work as quickly as I can to get you feedback on those. No quiz this week, which is nice, but you do have your FEMA training certificates due at the end of the week, so by the end of Sunday evening. And then also, I posted an announcement to this effect, but your discussion board posts are due. Gosh, there's so much glare on my glasses. Sorry. Your feedback or your responses to 3 other presentations besides your own, of course, on the discussion board is also due by the end of this week. So please make those thoughtful. That will also serve as feedback for people on for their issue briefs, for your issue brief. So I found that hopefully this works a little bit better in my view than doing like an exchange of a draft of your paper in order to get peer review, peer feedback, because that can just be a little more hairy in my experience. But this way you're getting feedback from peers, and they're coming at your topic from a kind of a ground zero perspective. They haven't thought much about it, maybe don't know anything about it, haven't even heard of what you're talking about. So your peers are also in public health, which is really the audience for these topics, right? It's not necessarily just for the layman, although, of course, the lay public may read these from time to time, depending on the situation. But really, issue briefs are more geared toward people working in the field of public health or health administration. So everyone in this class fits that description. Everyone is studying public health. So if someone is giving you feedback that they're not clear on something, take that to heart, because it's probably that you're possibly too close to the subject and you're maybe not explaining it clearly enough, or explaining some part of it clearly enough. So don't forget, after you provide feedback to 3 other people, to go back to your own post, your original post, and read what others have read. That's part of this too. I can't take credit for it. I had Mac, who you met via video announcement this past week, help me to find the setting. It changed a little bit in Blackboard, but where you can view what you got. I think we set it up so you could view what you got wrong on past quizzes. Anyway, he set it up so it's viewable still. So you should be able to go back to any past quiz now and see what you got wrong, just so that for the final exam that's not a problem for you. It's kind of a fine line. I don't like to just completely, I don't want to just provide all of the questions and answers for all the quizzes, like retroactively, for obvious reasons, but hopefully this will be enough to help you. This week, you will be seeing, and I'll put an announcement out for this, an informal early feedback survey. And that is for you to just give me feedback on the course to this point. There's just a few questions. I really appreciate you taking time to do it. There's a few multiple choice, and then a couple open-ended where you can give me any feedback about anything I could do that would be more helpful for you in guiding you through the course, to enhance your learning, and also what you find most helpful that I am already doing. So that will be do, I mean, it's not really due because it's not a formal assignment, but I would appreciate if you could get it done by the end of the week as well. So since we're moving through the semester, if I'm going to tweak anything, it would help me to have it sooner rather than later. Also want to point out that those are completely anonymous. So the way that it's set up as a survey in Blackboard means that I have no ability, there's nothing that I can do to change anything so that I can see who wrote what responses. So it's anonymous. The most that I can do is if I go into the grade center, I can see who has completed it, but it doesn't link your responses to your name at all. So and that helps me like just to see, because I have in the past offered that for like a 4-credit, like a quiz kind of assignment. So that's the only reason why it would be linked to Grade Center at all anyway. That is all I have. I'm going to let you go. Please continue to use that discussion board question posting forum, I'm trying to say. I will continue checking that if you have questions. I've actually gotten to meet a few of you in person now, which has been great. It's always a pleasant surprise in the online environment. Some of those of you who are on campus. I just can't tell you how happy I am with the class so far. Everyone has been extremely nice, polite, cordial, just a great group of working professionals and students. So I hope you're learning a lot and enjoying the course so far as well. That's it. Signing off. Talk to you next week. Bye.